What's going on, everybody? How you doing out there this evening too as well? I'm your boy Marcus Russell Dancil.
I'm your boy Schaad Da Answer, aka Schaad God.
That's right, you all. Sorry for the inconvenience earlier today too as well. We're supposed to have a podcast at 3 o'clock p.m., but we are here to have another podcast tonight at 9 o'clock p.m.
Yeah, we had some mishaps today. You know, had a little bit of miscommunication.
Yeah.
You know, a couple things came up, but however, we still here. The podcast is full effect. We here to deliver these facts, true facts.
Definitely. We're here to deliver it, you all. So I just want to say to you all today, what's up, cousin Curtis? What's going on? Just want to say, this is our third podcast. The last podcast was also good. Last week we had Creative.
Yeah, we had Creative on. We had Creative last time. That went great. We had DJ Flu. They went on here. They talked about what they represented. You know what I mean? And yeah, we're just gonna keep the ball rolling, man. We ain't dropping the ball. We're not fumbling out here, so.
Yeah, definitely.
Ain't no fumbling, so. We're gonna get into this, man.
All right, so we're gonna get into this, you all. The people that missed the last podcast too as well, from last week, the podcast was very successful. We met Creative too as well, which is a music writer too as well. He done shows in Miami too as well. He done shows with what's it, Faith Evans, and he done shows in Miami just for the past Super Bowl too as well. So we also met Schaad Da Answer too as well, which is a writer. So I'm so happy about that.
Writer, you know what I mean? I've been I've been out here, you know what I mean, low key for the past 7-8 years.
7-8 years.
You know what I mean? Doing my thing out here, you know what I mean? I help shoot music videos for WWE Divas. You know what I mean? I know a couple people that's in the entertainment industry. I have a cousin, my cousin Seal Austin, who was a famous musician, jazz musician player from back in the day. That's my cousin. So I have a bloodline of people in the industry.
Definitely.
My cousin Reginald Bowens actually won. Well, he didn't win, but he was like a runner-up on The Voice. That was about 7 years ago, something like that. So it's in my blood, man. My family. That's what we're about.
That's what you're about. And I'm coming to you today too as well as a #1 play writer too as well for Clark Atlanta University too as well. I wrote a total of 63 plays too as well. 63 plays. It's very successful too as well. I've done plays in the Tampa Bay area, St. Petersburg, Florida. I've done plays at Catherine Hitman Theater. I wrote plays for different people too as well in the area. And back on July 12, 2014, I networked with Clark Atlanta University. Clark Atlanta University actually gave me a whole lot of opportunities to meet other people when I was absolutely there. I met Felicia Richard's son. I met up with Nick Cannon when it was doing drumline too at Clark Atlanta University too as well. So networked with Tyrone Lewis too as well. Tyrone Lewis is one of my business partners too as well, which he next worked in the industry. He showed me how to write movies and everything too as well. So what I'm saying to you all, never give up on something. Always educate yourself, which you are trying to do for your future too as well. So I'm gonna give the mic back to Schaad Da Answer. I'm your host for the podcast. There you go, bro. Go ahead and talk about yourself a little bit.
Well, I'm just gonna get into, first shout out to Kendall, the third member of our podcast. He couldn't be here today, but however the show goes on, we're gonna represent him.
Yep.
And he'll be back next week or for the next episode. Now, you know what I mean? So I just want to get into, this real talk, you know what I mean? What I really wanted to talk about was not letting outside forces influence your goal, your path that you're on. Like, in terms of, women, we all been through that with women with me, the woman, you get all into her and then that thing, you in a whole whirlwind of some bullshit. Use my language. And as men out here, we have to learn to stay mindful.
Yeah.
Keep our feet solid to the ground and let any of these women take us out of our game, take us away from our goals, the plan God has for us. And we have to remain inspired, you know what I mean? Whatever inspires us, we have to keep that going every day. Because, as you know, it's not easy. Or it's always some outside force that can come in and try to ruin your inner peace.
Your inner peace.
Well, the real thing is how you deal with it. How do you navigate through life when you don't always have the inner peace that you want every single day, because you always get hit with all types of different situations, different things that come up out the blue that can take you off your mode. So I want to talk about the steps that we can take to just weather the storm. You know what I mean? To stay solid and come out the fire like brass with more mind than muscle mass, amplified times 1,000.
That's right. You all heard from Schaad Da Answer too as well. We're gonna continue this podcast too as well. Like I said last week, oh wow, we had a whole lot of things coming up too as well. So y'all look forward every weekend too as well. We're gonna do a podcast. I'm gonna continue to do my motivation videos, and I'm gonna say this on the podcast video too as well. A lot of people did speak their opinions on what I was talking about. I wasn't actually talking about bashing the city of St. Petersburg, Florida. I was talking about how can we grow in our business. What is the business concepts can we go to further our gifts and talent? Once we pass our foundation, what we need for our business, it's time to go somewhere else to network. Network has always been my motive. Ever since time, I would never actually have these opportunities to actually meet up with a lot of people in the industry if I never network. But your business, you have to have a business mindset. A lot of people not going to understand you. A lot of people not going to agree with you what you're trying to do. People not going to understand what you're trying to do. But at the end of the day, if you know who you are, you know your goals, you know your purpose, you know what you're trying to do for your future, continue to work at it every single day. And so many people have hit us up. Schaad?
Yeah, man. We're getting a lot of people, giving us feedback. Getting a lot of traction right now. We appreciate all the views, all the looks. We just want to keep it going for the people. It's not really about us. Of course, we want to be successful, but we want to be a representative of the people. We're merely vessels displaying whatever you want to call it, the light, the truth.
The truth. That's what's up.
The answer. This is one of the best networkers I've ever met. I've featured with a bunch of local artists due to him. I've met a lot of different local artists from all around the Tampa Bay area due to him. And built, friendships, relationships, friendships off that. You feel me? Like Money E. Yeah. Because I shout out, Money E. Shout out to Money E. Shout out to PYS Half Baked Boom.
Yup, from Atlanta.
He produces a lot of my music.
With you.
Shout out to my boy Low Key, Nigel Bradford out there doing his thing. Shout out to Skull Crack. Kent HD.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
School together with them at Bay Point Middle.
Various people.
That's what's up, you all. So it's all about networking. Once you build that foundation up to as well in your company, to as well, once you got your limited liability corporation license, once you got your everything copyrights and got all your other license, your partnership license and everything situated, that's actually the next step is to do, since you completed your business work, your paperwork, the next step is to start networking with people in the industry to as well. But we already know there's a lot of people not on that particular level. I'm going to say this on the live video though, because we're so quick to have everything else. We try to focus on everything else what's important, not important in life. But hold on, Kendall just hit us up. All right, you all, Kendall just text me his email address. What's his email? It's Kendall, Kendall is Kendell, man, MAN, I think that's 2890.
Kendall Freeman 2890 at gmail.com, people.
All right, so you guys
get them up there.
Contact Kendall. Kendall couldn't make it today too as well. as well. But we're gonna continue the
So
podcast too as well. It was successful last week too as well. And what was some topics we were going to talk about today, Schaad?
Well, I wanted to talk about. There's a couple things I want to talk about. I want to talk about how do we deal with criticism of our art form. Okay, that's a real topic. Everybody goes through the criticism in this art form. You know what I mean? Like whatever it is, it's part of it. You know what I mean? It's part of the learning, the growing process of it. And sometimes you don't always hear what you want to hear. Like, you know what I mean? You might have 90 people say one thing, and then two people maybe say a couple things that's adverse to what they said, and then it might be like, you know what I mean? It can kind of, it's like trying to find the balance of not letting your pride get in the way of your logical thinking of, okay, this might be constructive criticism versus, he's just telling me some shit that's fucked up my vibe. Now, it can't be that, you know what I mean? There's different levels to it. I think, so yeah, that's something that we deal with as artists in every field, really, everything we do. Not even just music. It could be at your job. You got to deal with, your boss might be overly, you might have a harsh boss that you got to deal with. Or, you might have painted something, somebody's going to have to say something about that, something you've written. But also believe, you got to believe in yourself too. Like,
you got to.
I feel like you have to also have that state of mind where it's like, okay, I hear you, but do I really have to accept that to my life, to my purpose, and what I'm trying to do exactly?
For real.
With my vision and my artistry, my creativity might not be exactly what you would do. So of course you're gonna have something different to say. But it's about finding that balance between, you know what I mean, constructive criticism and the pride and all of it mixed together. But it all makes you stronger.
Makes you all stronger, you all. So what I'm saying to you today, what Schaad Da Answer is talking about, basically, I'm going to go deep down too as well. Basically what he talked about. He's talking about do not lose your identity. But who you are, there's a lot of people that I know expect us to do this, expect us to do that. If we live our life according to everybody else's decisions, how will we expect to make it? How will we expect to go to the next level? If you're already strong at what you're trying to do for your future, your music, your goals, your music, what I said that, or your plays, or whatever you're trying to accomplish, stay on it. Stay consistent. You're going to have people criticize you. People ain't going to understand you. I mean, I just received a phone call just last night from one of the great artists, too, as well, from the manager keeper, TrueFacts Records. I mean, come on. If you don't have that networking in your heart and stuff, you're not really trying to grow what you need for your future. You might just going to give up and let everybody else make the decision for your future. And this one thing I'm strong at. I don't believe in giving up. I believe in moving forward. I believe in moving forward with my purpose. I believe in working on my play script, which I'm going to do tonight. The last relationship scandal is the newest play that I'm working on tonight. I already know I can write plays. I already know I can write movies. I already know I can edit videos. Ain't nobody on this earth can stop you. So continue to move forward every single day what you're trying to accomplish in life. Like Schaad wrote a song, Love and Hate. He wrote other songs with Money E. He wrote songs with James. He wrote a whole lot of songs.
James the guy.
Yep.
We're going to be on the episode, but we'll get him on another episode.
Yeah.
So we're going to story for a whole other podcast. But yeah.
Another podcast, you all. So we're going to continue doing this podcast every single day. We ain't giving up on nothing. We believe in moving forward every single day. So,
gotta move forward. I'm going to throw something in out of left field. I really want to get into fitness. You know what I mean? Like, it's something important to me.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you have to have the drive of fitness. You know what I mean? I want me and I want all my peers to be in a healthy physical shape.
Mm-hmm.
And, I believe in it myself. I wake up every morning thinking about how I'm feeling, you know what I mean? My health, my physical condition.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
I just think it's important, you know what I mean? Like, health. It's important to, it'll all catch up to you at a certain time. That's why I do things like I'll be getting into more things like Tai Chi. I do Tai Chi. I want to discuss the benefits of Tai Chi, meditation, on affirmations, being mindfulness.
Yeah.
The physical, the mental, the spiritual, join together. I want to all include all that together and make an impact. Hopefully, I can inspire somebody,
Inspire y'all.
Help somebody want to, be better, visualize what you want to do, and go for it.
That's right, you all. So we're gonna talk about these are topics we're gonna be talking about. Like you just said, we're gonna talk about bringing your physical exercise, self-help lifestyle. We're gonna continue to talk about that. Yeah, we're gonna continue to bring people on the show too as well. Coming up, you all, coming up too as well. I'm gonna get a new.
Coming up.
I'm gonna get a new Facebook page coming up too as well. I want to say this on a live video too as well. A new Facebook page. I actually have one, and I want to continue to network with other people. It's also in the same industry where we are trying to go at that want to grow and stuff. So you can't always stay low key or stay local and stuff. You have to surround yourself around people that want something greater in life other than faith. Other than failure. You need to have faith too. All right, y'all. I don't own the rights to the song too as well. It's on a live video too as well. We'll listen to the baby. The baby performed at Clark Atlanta University for the homecoming too as well. So we're so excited that he did that. So anybody can feel free to hit us up. We got a whole lot to talk about. And
got a lot coming up, man. We got a lot of ideas how we want to expand, and how we want to move with this podcast game. And we're trying to have people of all facets of life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We want people who have whatever it is. You know what I mean? I got some some poets coming up.
Yeah.
We got some poets coming up in the near future. We have hopefully, we want to get some comedians on, other people who have other business ventures coming on who can enlighten us and tell us what they got going on.
That's what's up.
We're going to be doing specialized interviews too. But the main platform is the podcast. So we just want to stay consistent, feeding the people with soul food, with knowledge. We want to make each other better in the process, like, you know what I mean, and ultimately affect everybody else in a positive way. We're just gonna keep it real, man. We're gonna keep jabbing in, keep punching in with the facts, keep punching in with real topics.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Stuff that people can relate to. It's about things going on.
It's a whole lot of things that's going on in the world too as well. I know you all was actually looking at the news too as well. Basically what was going on with this new virus coming in the United States. The coronavirus. A lot of people got to start looking at what's going on in the world too as well. This actually plays a major affection in our generation, everybody's generation too as well. So we're gonna be talking about a whole lot about politics. What was something that we was talking about? Relationships.
We want to talk about relationships, how about not letting a relationship take you down. Staying in your power place within the relationship and not being controlled.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we want to get into. Definitely, we want to get into. Well, I want to get into a little bit of conspiracy.
That's
I
what's
want
up,
to get into
y'all.
that a little bit. I don't, I know he's not big on conspiracy, but we'll punch in on some conspiracy things.
So there's a lot of conspiracy when it comes out to Donald Trump. Let me shut up on that topic right there. That's a whole different topic.
Vote for Bernie, man.
Bernie, man.
Let's get weed legalized across the country.
All right.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people might not believe it. You might not, they might, he's a socialist. They might not. But hey, we gotta believe and hope.
We definitely gotta believe.
We need to get legalized all across the board. Which means more peace. That's a whole other topic. Like, what's it like? Weed and alcohol. That's another topic. What's worse?
Let me say this too as well.
But we will get into all type of stuff.
I'm gonna tell you right now, start living your life to become a failure. Continue working hard every single day, no matter what you're trying to accomplish. Learn how to separate yourself from people that's actually going backwards. One thing about me, though, people can criticize me, say whatever they want to say about me. I already know what God has put in my heart. I already know what He planted in my seed. I already know what gifts He gave. But at the end of the day, I'm going to continue to pursue it every single day. We're doing this podcast. I heard some negative views and some good views, too, as well. I was on a live video just recently. Should I talk about it? Or should I not?
Talk about it, man.
All right, I want to talk
about it. This is a True Facts podcast, man. We get straight into it. We real, man. You know what I mean? We ain't holding back from nothing, man. So, yeah, you know, we paying attention to everything.
All right. So, I'm going to get into it. I will speak about some real stuff so people can actually grow. I mean, I can't talk about California. I can't talk about Tampa. I can't talk about Miami. I can't talk about Nevada. I can't talk about Los Angeles. But I can talk about the city of St. Petersburg, Florida, too, as well, because I was actually raised there in that area. And that's something, in Schaad too, and that's something I was talking about specifically on a live video, too, as well. And a lot of people do not understand where I was coming from. Some people did, but I want to sit up here and motivate you all, though, because I was trying to speak the facts, what I see in my own eyes, dealing with people that's trying to go to the next level. You can't go to the next level in your business if you do not have the right marketing skills or the business mindset by building your limit liability corporation license.
LLC.
Speak that truth. It's the truth. That's the first step. Only thing I was trying to do is say, I remember there was one Walmart in St. Petersburg, Florida. A lot of y'all remember it was on the one Walmart off of Tyrone Boulevard. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Tyrone, it was on the one Walmart in Tyrone Boulevard.
Way before Super Walmart ever came out.
Came in exist.
Before it was even a thought.
Yeah.
There was only one Walmart in St. Petersburg over by Tyrone. I'm sure that's my people's childhood Walmart. They probably remember going to our Christmas time, all type of stuff.
Mm-hmm. I remember going
back when it was only back when Kmart was their head-to-head competition. That's how far back it goes. Kmart was popping.
Kmart was.
They was head-to-head with Walmart at that point, like back in the day. Talking about way back then.
Yep. Yeah. And what I was saying though, you said Kmart too was in a competition too as well with Walmart. So basically what I'm saying to you all, Walmart, it was on a one Walmart. But I remember back in 2004 that another Walmart had opened up on 34th Street South. Then another Walmart opened up in Pinellas Park. And then another Walmart opened up in Brandon. Then another Walmart opened up at Del Mabry in Tampa.
Yeah.
These stores
are Walmart now. You want a Del Mabry in Tampa. There's two on Del Mabry. We got a Super Walmart, Del Mabry Tampa towards Loops area, which is pretty big. And we got the one on Del Mabry Tampa.
Yeah, right there.
Right.
Yeah. Not too far. Yeah, one opened up by that 275.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically what I was saying too, when it comes down to the business, you can't continue to stay at the same level. You have to, if you want your business to grow, you can't stay local. I'm gonna tell you right now, you can't stay local when it comes down to building a business. So you telling me that you are good, you are successful when it comes down to just having one store and one in that city. You're successful. So where's your mindset? Where you want to grow? Your mindset should be focused on how can I build my company to the next level? Not just St. Pete, not just Tampa, not just Clearwater. How about the world, whole continent, the whole earth? How about Africa? How about Cuba? How about Hawaii? How about New York? How about Dubai?
Australia.
How about Australia?
How about Europe?
Do we want our business to grow? Or we just want to stay local forever, for our whole life? This is the topic I was talking about the other day, too, as well. A lot of people disagree with me, too, as well. But that's okay. That's okay. Because I bet you Kane Furniture Outlet, I bet you Walmart did. There's another Wawa's in a different city. There's another Target in a different city. There's another McDonald's in a different city. They just stay local.
Shout out to the economy, man. Like,
there you go.
You know, it's hard for me to admit this, but it's hard. I ain't gonna lie, it's hard for me to say this, but I have noticed. The only thing I can say that I have noticed since Trump has been in office, don't kill me.
Sure.
Job, there has been a lot of more jobs. That's the only thing I can say since Trump been in office. There's been more jobs.
Yeah.
The wages have gone higher.
Yeah.
McDonald's, they're not making $12 an hour.
No, they pay more than the county.
They used to make about what? They used to be the lowest of the low. You feel me? Like now they making like not bad pay. You know what I mean? Target, they get paid more. Walmart get paid more.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I can say about Trump's reign in office. That's the only thing I can say. I don't fuck with Bernie, but still, you know, man, it's the truth.
It's the truth, you all know. So that's why this is a podcast. A lot of people don't understand the podcast. The podcast is actually a way everybody to come together and talk. It's a freedom of speech, talk about different topics. It's not an interview. It's not an interview. An interview is a whole lot different when it comes to podcast. So as well, some people do their research. But I'm gonna tell you right now, though, I'm on a live video. Schaad on the live video, we talk about these different particular topics too as well. Just got to talk about by voting. And voting, I believe, started in March 17th. Is the voting.
Get out there and vote, man. We can't do
the primary.
You're right. Yeah, speaking of voting, man, get out there and vote this time, man. Yeah, I know a lot of people. I've heard many people be like, "Man, I'm not voting." You know what I mean? It don't make a difference anyway. So why should I even vote? The whole system is rigged. But still, just do it anyways because your vote might count for real. Right? You know what I mean? That's a conspiracy. It could be true. It could be controlled. I'm not surprised if it is controlled by the higher up, the few people who are actually in control of everything, of a certain secret group of people who might really already dictate and know who's going to win, and they just manipulate everybody to think it's actually some type of chance. I believe in that possibility, but I also believe in the possibility that our vote might actually count.
Yeah, it will.
Don't just count it out and just be like, "Oh, I'm not going to vote." Vote because if we don't, this is why Trump got in office because people thinking like that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like that type of mindset is why Trump got in office. Because so many people just be like, "Man, I ain't gonna vote. Our vote don't matter anyway." Look what we got.
Donald Trump. That's what we got, you all.
So we gotta take control, man.
Take control of the world.
Listen to Louis Farrakhan or something. You know what I mean? Like something that can inspire. You need to listen to something that can really let you know the power of who we are.
The power of who we are, you all. Let me say you right this, you all know. When it comes down to this voting thing, I take the city voting a lot more serious more than just the presidential because everything happens in our community. And so that's something I try to focus on too as well because our community is very important. One thing I did say on the post back on Facebook that I was focused on actually, I want things to get better locally in our city. St. Petersburg, Florida, I want to help out people once I make it. I might get a whole lot of criticism. That's cool though, but at the same time, Sean and I still on the live video. He's still writing music, I'm still writing plays, I'm still networking, I'm still doing what I got to do. So you can go ahead and criticize and say what you want to say because we're on here live. Because there's some people don't do nothing. Some people don't have a limited liability corporation. There's some people don't have a business. There's some people not even trying out here. There's some people want to judge. So I'm gonna tell you right now though, it's okay though. Continue to judge though, because at the end of the day, you're still moving forward, no matter what.
Yeah. There's a lot. See, this is my theory on it.
Go ahead.
There's a lot of people, I'm not saying everyone, but there's a lot of people who have the harshest criticism. I would say they're the main ones who don't have the confidence or the creativity or the vision to even put themselves on this platform and deliver this content. They're the main ones who they want to get on stage. They're scared for real. Like, those are the main ones who be doing that sometimes, who say the most stuff. Like,
yeah,
the people who get the most criticism are the ones who are bold, who just be like, fuck it. Use my language, but I'm just gonna do it.
Let's be real about it.
You know what I mean? You feel me? Like, and And that's what I'm trying to say with that. So we just gotta be mindful of all those things, man. Because what we're doing right here is something that a lot of people aren't doing in the Tampa Bay area. Not that I know of. And we're really on a new movement here, man. It's 2020. We're not trying to stay the same, man.
Yeah.
The old refuge is old. What was before is not today, man. This is the present time.
Present. That's it.
Time's always changing. There's always a new shifting in the frequency and the elements.
Yeah.
We gotta stay on tune. We gotta stay tuned with God. We gotta keep our mind right, our spirit right, and we gotta keep it moving forward, man. Fuck what everybody else talking about, man. You know what I mean? Like that's it, but we do. I'm saying that in the most utmost positive way. Fuck what everybody else talking about, most positive way, because we got this life experience.
Yeah.
And, you know, God made us specific purpose for all of us, and we can't let outside influences, outside stuff, chatter get into our. I call it the vortex. I got this from Abraham Hicks.
Oh, wow.
You never heard of Abraham Hicks? Go check it out on YouTube. A lot of inspiration, a lot of good, stuff. But yeah, I call it the vortex. As long as you got your vortex, stay in your vortex. But your vortex is really where the power is. That's really where you manifest. Like what everybody else what they talking about, man. It's gonna happen regardless in one way or the other. That's the vortex. You know what I mean?
You know what? Let me say this too as well before we log out on this live video too as well. Schaad has spoke some good knowledge and wisdom too as well. And it don't matter where you at in life. It don't matter what you're doing. At the end of the day, it's all about what you're trying to accomplish in your goals in life. It don't matter what other people think. You continue to move forward no matter what. You don't have to come on and tell everybody what you got going on. You continue to do it. I'm gonna say this. My mentor is Palmer from Tyler Perry. That is my mentor in Atlanta, Georgia. He plays in Tyler Perry plays. He also played in the Badge Council. He is my mentor too as well. I remember one time back in 2016, he told me, not 2016, what year was that? 2016, start over. Network, continue working hard. People ain't gonna understand what you're trying to do. Continue doing what you gotta do for your future. People ain't gonna agree with you. That's okay. They ain't gotta agree, but I'm still doing it. I'm still pressing forward every single day what I need for my future, my career, my family, my friends, my church family, everything within my circle that is possible. I'm going to continue to work hard every day. I don't even care what you say about nobody. I don't care what you think. But at the end of the day, if it's possible, I want to talk to you. So all of us can grow. Our brothers and sisters like Schaad. But some of my friends that got their own businesses, what I set up for them. I want them to grow in their goals, their talents, their purpose, everything when they're trying to work in life. That's where my mind is at. My mind is not on no hatred, jealousy, envy. I want us to become all winners. So all of us can pursue what we need for our goals. I'm not going to stop my motivation video because somebody said something on my comments. I'm not going to stop my motivation video. If you do not want to hear my motivation video, you can feel freely to delete me off my page. Off your page, delete me. Because I'm still doing it. And you don't have to listen. That's facts. That's how you be bold when it comes out being a leader. You have to be bold. Go ahead.
It makes a lot of sense, man. What you said makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And when it comes to this art craft, to what we do, man, we're not letting nobody really get in our way. You know what I mean? Like you said, God is in the mix. You know what I mean? God inspires us. This is off the dome, man. We're not really even. We come straight off the dome. This is basically improv that we do, really. You know what I mean? We sit here, we think about things to do, but this is straight off the dome, straight off the soul, straight off the spirit. I just go with what I feel I need to talk about. But we're going to get into a lot of things. There was something I really want to talk about.
Okay.
But that thought's going to come back to me.
Don't come back.
You know how it is sometimes, but yeah.
Know how it
what
is.
am I thinking about?
All right, you also, This is gonna be the new podcast, the TrueFacts podcast. You already know what it is and stuff. So we had a good podcast last week too as well. You know, with Flute, the DJ, he's DJing right now. Y'all better get down to the St. Pete. I believe he's DJing in 25 minutes. Rush hour, right on 34th Street, 22nd Avenue South. Local in St. Petersburg, Florida, I believe. I've been there many times. And also, we talked about Curator. Curator did a show in Miami, Florida. We networked with a whole lot of people down there too as well. Also went down to the Super Bowl too as well back in early part of February. He networked with a lot of people. He did a show last night too as well. He was on our podcast last night. So I'm happy that people wants to grow. They don't want to believe in failure. They want to continue to move forward with their goals. Blue just did a show in Tampa tonight in Ybor City. Shout out.
Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to all the people around that we know, that we network with, that's not doing anything, that's got talent. We want to provide a platform for y'all here. If you don't got a platform nowhere else, just know that you got a platform here. We're going to continue to do this thing and we're not stopping. We're gonna get all our people out here, man. People, there's people that's overlooked. There's a lot of unsung talent out here.
A lot of talent out here.
We want to be a platform that provides a space for them to get more exposure. Because somebody has to do it. That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
Somebody has to do it. Like, you can have a lot. You can criticize. You can have some things to say, like, it ain't. It's the building process. But, hey, at least we started from this ground up. At least we doing it. It says it's more than just a thought. It's not enough just to think of really an idea. It's the execution. And the execution equals
what it mean, bro?
Results.
So you tried.
Yeah.
Some people talk, but they don't try. Then you get criticized when you actually tried it. But there's some people out here that ain't got no confidence. There's some people that ain't got no limited liability. There's some people that ain't got nothing copyright. There's some people that ain't got nothing partnership. There's some people that ain't got nothing. We got talent.
No business infrastructure.
I focus on marketing. I got the talent. Sure, I got the talent. But we focus on marketing.
Focus on
our
the
product
aspect of it.
The business.
Because, the talent is there, but it really doesn't mean too much if people have no type of business sense, no type of business infrastructure, no type of layout in your mind of how you want to relate, how you want to set everything up. And that's what we're on at this point. You know what I mean? We wasn't always on it.
No, we wasn't. We're always on that.
You learn and grow in this game, and you start to get more wise, and you see what it really is. It's not, it's about the passion for it, but it's about making smart moves too, and have some type of business plan, have some type of vision of where you're trying to go with it. And we're really not hearing what nobody else got to say outside of it, man, because it's gonna hit regardless. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna take opinions. We're gonna take advice. We're gonna take constructive criticism.
We'll take that stuff.
But we're only gonna apply the things that's gonna help us the most on our journey, because our journey ain't the same as the other person's journey who might think we should do something different or whatnot.
Yeah, right. You're right.
And it's what it is, man. We just gonna keep staying consistent. Okay, you know what I mean? If you don't like it or you love it, we still gonna be here, and we gonna keep it pushing.
Keep it pushing too, cause Oprah Winfrey, she started low. Some people expect people to be so far up high, like Tyler Perry, Spike Lee.
Start off like
you want you to be so far up.
You just start off with all the glitz and glamour. Like, no, it's not the process, man. This is really the ground up.
Ground up, you all.
And you're gonna see the gradual progression as we go. We're not gonna stop. We're not on that bullshit where it's like, well, we're just gonna dabble. No, it ain't no dabbling. We doing it. This is what we're doing. This ain't no dabbling shit, man.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's what it is.
That's what it is, you all too as well. So basically what I'm saying, too, what Schaad just said, we're talking about some real facts, though. We just doing a podcast somewhere. We just talking right now. Talking. We're going to actually do our real podcast, too, as well, with Kendall coming up, too, as well, with James, too, as well, coming up. Yeah, also other people that are coming on the industry, my uncle, the poet, too as well. So we got a lot of men podcasts.
We're gonna show women love. We're gonna make sure we get women. I know, yeah, we have some women that's coming through. Some women who have some real talent that does poetry events, who really is in the game. Women who really do real movie editing and such. You know what I mean? Short films and such. We really have talent. So we're gonna put. So it's not like we just gonna limit it to just a certain demographic. We want the women to get they look too who got talent.
Absolutely, that's what I'm about. Bro.
Whether it's sports, whether it's music, whether it's film, whether it's you got your own business, real estate, all of that. Like this is the platform where we want to provide all that and learn and grow.
That's all we're about.
Better, you know what I mean?
That's all we're about. We're all about growth. But I just want people to build that foundation first. Never lose your identity for who you are. Once you lose that, you lost everything. And people with criticism, negative talk, and stuff, and they're not investing in your future, investing in what you need for you to grow. You need to cut them off. Move forward. Because I'm going to tell you, ain't nobody sit up here and pay a dime for me to get my living out into corporation. Nobody did that. Ain't nobody paid for my patent to get patent for my plays. Ain't nobody paid for my copyrights. Ain't nobody paid for my travel expense. Ain't nobody paid for nothing. But when I heard a lot, I heard this. I heard this right here a lot. But ain't nobody paid for me to get my limited liability corporation license too as well. We're just talking right now, you all. This is not really the actual podcast too as well, because we got some people actually going to be performing and also talking interviews and stuff on the podcast. We're just having a little discussion real quick because it's on my heart that I want to talk about these things though, because a lot of people do not understand the concept of building a business. I network my behind over, not just in St. Pete, Florida, not just in Tampa, not just in New Orleans. I network with people that want something greater in life. Schaad write music. I write plays. That's a networking right there. He write music. I write plays. That's networking. My uncle, he wrote a song, Love and Hate.
He's featured on it. Check it out on YouTube.
There you go.
Love and Hate.
Love and Hate.
Schaad, SCHAAD, featuring Marcus Dancil.
Yep, Marcus Dancil.
Actually, Marcus Russell on it.
Marcus Russell, Dancil too.
Love and Hate. Yeah, keep going.
He wrote the song for me for my plays on Love and Hate too as well. So that's networking right there. That's networking. If you don't have the ability, you need to find somebody in your company that's actually going to network your product. Network your product, network your music, people that go build up that advertisement. Find people that's going to build you up every single day. Not criticism. I'm not talking about criticism. I'm talking about people that's actually going to help you grow to the next level in life. And then if we come as a team, we can help each other grow. I remember going down to Miami. We went down to Miami. Creator had a show down there in Miami the same day as the Super Bowl. We went down there and supported him and networked with a whole lot of people in Miami too as well. He did a show and he continued to do it. A lot of people is not going to get on this level though until your mindset is ready to be on that. I'm just being honest with you all because we listen to everybody else besides what's listening what's in our heart. And this on a live video. I don't care how people feel. This is real facts. This is the podcast where we're going to talk about true facts. 2020 is the year to move forward with your purpose, your goals, whatever you want in life. Schaad already wrote many songs. I don't know how many songs you wrote. How many you wrote?
I can't even count, man. Like I got notebooks and notebooks full of songs, but if you want to talk about songs that I recorded, wrote and recorded, I would say I would have to put that in the about 30.
30 songs, that's a lot.
About 30, yeah. You know what I mean? And and I met many people who's pursuing this artistry. Shout out to Kane. Shout out to a lot of people, man.
Kane, my brother Tuck too.
Yeah, yes. Tuck. Shout out to Tuck.
Ooh,
Tuck, free Tuck. You know what I mean?
Free my brother.
Hopefully I get to work with Tuck in the future and do something. You know what I mean? That would be fire. You feel me? Shout out to my homeboy Nigel doing his thing out there. Shout out to JP. Shout out to Money E. Shout out.
Yup. Boom.
Shout out to Boom.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Kane. You know what I mean? Numerous people.
A whole lot of people.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah. But it's, you know, we just want to make that move. Nobody's stepping up, so we're gonna step up. We're gonna deliver this content. It's just gonna get better and better.
All right, you all. So it's gonna get better and better every day. One thing I'm saying, I'm your host, Marcus Russell Dancil, the owner of New Revelation Production Company since 2010, September 1st. Schaad been writing songs too for a long period of time too as well, and also done some shows with a lot of artists. I mean, a lot of studios where he did.
Shout out to the Orpheum, you know what I mean?
The Orpheum.
I performed at the Orpheum.
Yup.
And, you know, that was a good experience. And in Temple, if you haven't been there, that's downtown Temple, Orpheum. You know, so I performed there. That was cool. And it's a lot of things in the works, man. Shout out to what's the name? WWE Divas. Yeah. Shout out to this WWE Diva that I see in my mind right now. I helped shoot her music video.
Yep.
That's what I tried to, you know, holler at her. You know what I mean? Shoot my shot, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do. You feel me? But yeah, that's what it is.
That's what it is, y'all. We're about to go to end this video too as well. I'm about to go ahead and end it. This was just actually the third podcast too of what's going to actually talk about. It's still part of the introduction of the podcast. We did have a good podcast last week. Almost had a whole lot of views on our last podcast, and we thank God. We thank God for that too as well. We had Kendall, we had Schaad Da Answer right here, myself, Blue Creator, all of us on the podcast and stuff. So we got some real interviews too as well will be coming out too as well. I still need to do my own personal interview too as well. Basically what I've done, Schaad too as well. So we got personal interviews will be coming out throughout the week too as well. So make sure y'all look forward for the interviews. Like I said, once again, there's not a lot of people that on this level though. We're just talking amongst each other, but somebody got to take some type of action to as well. And I'm taking action in 2020, and I don't care what people think, because we continue to move forward at the end of the day. You don't like our podcast, you don't like what we're trying to accomplish, everything, you can delete yourself off my Facebook page. And I'm just saying it right now, though, but I'm just being real with you. Just being real with you. The delete button is on my Facebook page. So we all about growth, we're all about purpose, we're all about pursuing, we're all about positive activity. So that's something, but I'm focusing on something, not negative activity.
Yeah, it's not the year for that.
2020,
man.
Tired of.
How long we gonna keep going through that same cycle, man? We've been through it, man. We've been through the negativity. We've been through the bullshit. We've done it. It's 2020 now. This is a year of action. This is a year of applying action to what your vision, your goals is really vision. Not hearing none of that other outside noise, man. No matter what anybody got to say, man. It's going to happen regardless. We're going to succeed. There's no other force higher and more powerful to back us up. That's right. God, and we believe in that. And you know, everything else is outside of that. You know what I mean? But we're going to keep it rocking. We got a lot of new content coming out. We're going to get into all type of, you know what I mean?
Whole lot of content.
Yeah, you know, it's not always going to be all just nice and shit, you know what I mean? We gonna get into some real topics that everybody might not agree with.
That's okay.
We want to hit a nerve with this. You know what I mean? We want to hit a nerve in the consciousness of the people. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We want to press buttons.
Go press buttons. So, all right, you all. So, our next podcast, we're gonna be doing a live interview too as well, with Schaad Da Answer too as well as a major topic. It's not a podcast, but it's going to actually be a live interview too as well. What we talked about, he's going to talk about his life story. Actually, he actually made it. He's going to talk about his music careers. He's going to talk about the failures what he went through, and so with the goals what he's trying to accomplish. Schaad Da Answer right here. We're going to continue to do an interview. We're going to continue the podcast too. I got my own personal interviews I'm going to talk about too as well. When I was a little child and growing up, and become a playwright and a movie writer, all the things what I've been through too as well as a child. We got Kendall too as well. I want to talk about the jail cell, which is part of our group of the podcast. So we're going to have live interviews too as well on this particular podcast. We believe in building. We believe in building. Oprah Winfrey started this way. Tyler Perry started this way. Spike Lee started this way. Steve Harvey was sleeping in his car when he was homeless. He started doing comedian this way. So you can save your career, you can say your thoughts, and you say everything what you think. Because somebody had to start somewhere. Tyler Perry was sleeping in his car. Homeless for 6 years in Atlanta, Georgia. Nobody didn't really come to his life until he made it. I knew you was going to make it. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm the type of person. If you wasn't with me from the process or during the struggle, I would delete you out my life forever. With forgiveness. And that's told. I'm talking real facts on this live video, though. I haven't done a video like this in a long time. Schaad, my witness too as well. Because there's so much gifts, so much talent, so much opportunities. There's so much out here that we are not focusing on. We focus on everything else in life besides focus on what's most important. And one thing that we need to focus on is, number one, is God himself, of course. But we need to learn our identity for who we are. If you do not learn your identity, people will take control of your identity. You will give up. You will be depressed. You will be stressed. You will be suicide-minded. You will give up on everything what you need for your future. So the main reason why I'm doing these motivation videos, doing these podcasts, because it's very important, because somebody needs to learn. Somebody needs to listen to something positive so we can grow in our goals, our purpose, our opportunities. We need to surround ourselves around people that want something greater in life other than just failure. I remember a long time ago, my brother Tuck, didn't have nothing. But one thing I can say about my brother, he made it. He built that legacy up, built up and bought the building. He came up there and bought a club, and he continued to move forward with his goals and talents, with his music career. He did it. Ain't nobody stopped him. He continued to become successful. He continued to become what he wants for his future. Ain't nobody stopped him. So I'm telling you right now, as the CEO of my own company, nobody stopped me yet, and I was nobody gonna stop Schaad Da Answer either. We gonna continue building one another up every single day, not just local, worldwide. Worldwide, we believe in building.
Worldwide.
Real
talk. What you saying is the truth.
Yes.
It's that straight passion right there. You know what I mean?
Believe in it.
That's what we do. We come straight off the cuff, straight passion, telling you like it is. We don't address everything, address things going on in our life, and that's just what it's going to be.
That's what it's going to be. Like you said, that's what it's going to be every single day. You know, we all about growing together. Stop the hatred. Stop the hatred. Stop the hatred. Stop it. Stop the hatred. Let's build one another up so we can grow for ourselves. Let's continue to grow.
Let's build together. Let's grow. It don't make no sense, man. What's the point of hating on each other? Yes. What's the point? Where are we getting with that, man?
Nowhere.
It's not doing shit for us, man. History shows in itself. Hating on each other doesn't do shit positive, but keep us held down and collectively suppressed from the level that we're supposed to be on.
Absolutely.
So we have to stop this killing, especially of our own people.
Yes.
We have to stop this right now, because I feel like the people, that's just feeding into the plan of what they wanted for us. They wanted us to kill each other. They wanted us to be in competition with each other and being threatened by each other.
Yes.
We really should be joined together.
Because what?
You see what we're facing in this country.
In this world.
If we don't be having unity, we're going to all just be out here just on some individual road shit, just trying to, and that's why shit's happening, because we're not unified enough. You know what I mean? They need to know.
They need to know. We need to know what's going on in the world too. And also what he's saying though, unified. We can't be unified if we continue to be separated. We sit up and hate. We hate so much. We hate so much. But we don't sit up here, we don't network. We don't sit up here and motivate. I'm gonna say this on a live video, and a lot of people probably might get upset with me. But our race, we are the main ones why we can't make it. Because we do not show love and support to one another.
We the strongest beings on this earth.
Strongest.
We the strongest ones on this earth. And we just feed into the whole, what they wanted us to think in terms of separating us and having division between us. But really, this melanin is the original, it's what it really is for real. The melanin has power. These dreads got power. You know what I mean? We have power as a people, and we can't keep doing this. We have to be more unified, man. I've seen so much like diversity. So much like conflict within. It just don't make any sense.
It don't make sense
at this point. Why? What, man? We should look at somebody we should look at our fellow brother and be like, look, we shouldn't do nothing to each other, bro. Like, you know what I mean? We should be able to talk things out, if anything. If there's no other option than that, fight. If it's somebody trying to do something to you, your family, that's a whole different situation. Do what you got to do. But I'm just saying, on a regular, just day to day, on some petty shit, you got to squash it. Like, none of us should be like beefing with each other with some petty ass shit that's not doing nothing for us, for real. You know what I mean? Unless it's really serious. And, that's what I'm saying about that.
That's what you're talking about. So you surround yourself around people that want to grow. You surround yourself around people that are motivated. You surround yourself around people that want something out of life. You surround people that want something more than just failure. You don't surround yourself around people that cycles. Okay, all of us done some cycles in our lifetime where we all struggle. All of us got some type of weakness to as well, but we have to learn that weakness to as well and figure out where are we hurting at? What can we do to prevent our weaknesses to go forward to the next level towards success and our goals and our talents and our opportunities, not just in gold, not just in plays, not just in music, not just in movies, but also in our mindset, because that plays a major role when you're actually trying to grow toward what you need for your company, your life, and everything. We need people to actually sit up here to motivate us to move forward. So surround yourself around people that's in the same circle where you are trying to go. And this is the things what I do. People don't understand that. We continue to surround people. So we put people in our lives that don't have nothing to do with our goals. We continue to be around the same baby mama, same women, same friends, same people. Don't have nothing to grow, to attach to, so you can go to the next level. We give up on our career goals because somebody said something. We give up on everything we need for our future because somebody said something. I'm going to tell you right now, know your identity. I know mine. Know your identity. If you don't know your identity, it's time to build up your foundation for who you are. Take some time off. Separate yourself. Go to a hotel, think. Sit down and write some stuff. I had to do that sometimes. It hurt. But at the same time, I had to keep reminding myself that, hey, this is my goals, this is my talent, this is my opportunity. This is who I'm going to be. I'm going to continue to move forward regardless of what and stuff. Oprah Winfrey, she made it. She made it. Oprah Winfrey made it. Spike Lee made it. Tyler Perry made it. Steve Harvey made it. A lot of artists out here made it because they believe in themselves.
A lot of people have something to say about them, you know what I mean, this day, but you still got to respect the steps that they took to get to where they're at. Although I'm not feeling certain things in terms of Oprah,
That's all right, me too.
In terms of, we know with Oprah, in terms of the whole thing about Oprah tearing down other black celebrities, her history of that, opposed to, the Caucasian ones. We did hear about Harvey Weinstein finally getting his. Did you hear about that?
I heard.
He finally getting his because people was like, why is he out here? And then people got like R. Kelly locked up and he don't done nothing. So, so I guess justice is being served. Bill Cosby. So justice is being served. You know what I mean? But just gotta keep it. You gotta keep it conscious and stuff, man.
You gotta keep yourself flipping up every single day. Build up. Stay focused. Stay working on everything what you need. Like tonight, what time is it? It's 10 o'clock at night. Right now, we're doing this live video about an hour. I got to play to write. I got to play to write. I want to become successful. That is my goals. That is my talent. That's the gift God has gave me. And nobody on this earth can't take it away from you but God himself. So we're going to continue to work on our talents, our purpose, our goals. We don't live for this failure. We live because we have an opportunity to advance to a higher level, help people out to get to that level in life.
You know, I'm also going to be getting into my journey. I'm gonna let you know my YouTube page. You know what I mean? But you know, I'm also into network security. So yeah. I'm on this journey right now, network security, get my network security plus certification. Because that's a whole nother topic.
Go ahead.
You know, I believe that us as a people, we need to get on this IT wave. I wrote this in a song years ago. The technology is moving forward, but we're falling behind. We need to get forward with the technology. We need to have more people that look like me with the dreads, more people, all different, you know, with melanin, all different walks of life to get into this IT field so we can infiltrate and do and have our presence because, you know, a lot of us, you know, we know that we are large contributor to this country, building this country. Without us, this shit would be lame as fuck. So, you know, but this IT wave is the future, and I'm on this wave, and I want to get on this wave, and I want to advocate other people of my ethnicity, whatever you want to call it, to get in on it. And believe in yourself that it's not just like you gotta be a nerd and shit. Like you can just get in it, get this money. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what. Elaborate on that more later.
But elaborate on that later, you all. All right, this your boy Marcus Russell Dancil, your host. I'm your host for the podcast. We're going to continue to come strong every single week. You know, they got a lot of criticism, but we got some people that actually hit us up to as well. And they say they want to actually go on live video and speak about their truths, what their goals and talents and opportunities. But also, I want to salute Khalil to as well. We grew up together at the same church, Genesis Worship Center Church. To as well, so she actually hit me up. She want to be a part of the podcast, so I would actually hit you up tomorrow. To as well. I mean, we go in this cycle when you're growing, there's gonna be a lot of hatred. A lot of people gonna support you, a lot of people not. So I just don't get between all the people that saying criticism and stuff, because at the end of the day, you want to get that, because they're gonna be the main one paying attention to you. They are your number one supporter. All right, you all. This is your boy Marcus Russell.
Your boy Schaad Da Answer, aka Schaad God. And we out of here, man.
We out of here, you
Peace
all.
and love. Namaste.
All right.
Benito.
Canino. All right, you all. Podcast next week. And Kendall, we want to see you on the next podcast. He couldn't make it today too as well. And he just texted me. Wow, that's quick. So he will be on the next podcast too as well. We're going to also have James on here too as well.
So we got a weirdo.
There you go. Here we go, y'all. See you later. Podcast.